And just the 9th lady to grace this seat next to the king here. But after 19 years, Rick Sanchez is saying goodnight for the final time.
Thanks. You know, I've covered a lot of stories over the past 20 years. The invasion of Grenada, the invasion of Haiti, the war in Nicaragua, assignments in Guatemala, Mexico, Cuba. The good times, like our world and national championships that we're so proud of, and the not so good times, like the plane crashes and the riots and the hurricanes. The Andrew Relief Drive, where I asked you to help, and the next thing I knew there was a convoy of 18-wheelers headed my way. Before it was over, 60,000 tons of food and medicine were flown, driven, and or walked in by people like you. You did that. It was easily one of the largest grassroots relief drives ever, and I'm so darn proud to have been just a small part of it. I've had a chance to stand before 3 U.S. presidents and a bevy of other leaders from around the world, including Fidel Castro. When I think back to all the people and all the places that I've been, it's not the famous names or the exotic places that really stand out. In fact, let me tell you a little story. After Hurricane Andrew, while I was living in a homestead parking lot, I met a little girl, a young girl, who cried on my shoulder because her parents' home was destroyed. There were so many like her. She was so sad and so desperate for help at the time. Not so much for herself, but for her parents. I got an email from her this week. The young girl is now grown up, and she wanted to thank me, vis-a-vis you, for helping to save her family and get them back on their feet. That's the kind of story that, if it makes you feel good, it should, because those are the types of stories that I'm so proud to take with me. To those of you who are fond of me, thanks. To those of you who sometimes weren't, thanks for watching. Anyway, it's now on to MSNBC and a little bigger audience. I'm a little nervous about it. Sure, I'm nervous about it, but it's something I've got to do. South Florida, though, is always going to be on my mind. It's always going to be my home, as will the Newsplex, which I leave in very, very capable and friendly hands. Television, I've always told anybody who would listen, sometimes ad nauseum, is only about the moments that it creates. The moments that leave you, the viewer, thinking, feeling, laughing. That's what Lori and I have always strived to create and to bring to you. Now I say, thank you, South Florida, for oh so many of those moments that I will also now take with me. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you. It's been 3 years together, huh?
It has, and I'm going to miss you.
I'm going to miss you too, but I know we're going to talk every few days.
Yeah, but you've been my friend off the air as well as on the air, and that's been special.
We clicked right away.
And so many of the people here at the Newsplex who've been so special to me, the directors who are behind this cameras, and the floor people, and the producers, and the editors, and the reporters. It's a great place, and it's a tough decision to leave, but you know what? It's a decision I've made, it's a decision my family's backing, and it's something I'm going to do.
And you'll be living and working in New Jersey. When can we all watch you on MSNBC?
I'll probably be on the air at the beginning of July.
Okay. During the middle of the day?
Exactly.
Probably. 12 to 2, 1 to 3.
2-hour show.
His own show. He's going to get to create it and build it. It's going to be so exciting. Now, everybody can watch you during the day. They can watch 7 News at night. It'll be perfect.
But I take this place right here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sanchez, Mr. 7 News.
Greg Stevens will be sitting in my chair in a little while to take you with Laurie Jennings into the 7-Eleven.
We'll be right back.